Okay.
Conversation. In this session, we will explore one of the most important topic in modern life: how to balance work and life without burnout. Today, we are joined by Maya, who will share her understanding, experience, and strategy for managing stress, setting boundaries, and maintaining a lifestyle that support peace, success, and long-term mental and emotional health. Let's go to Maya and ask some question about this topic. Maya, how are you?
I'm all right. Thanks for having me. Sounds like a good topic. A lot of people are feeling pretty
Maya, my
fried these
first
days,
question
yeah?
is, what does work-life balance means to you personally?
For me, honestly, it's not about a perfect 50-50 split. That feels unrealistic. It's more about feeling like you're intentionally choosing how to spend your energy and that everything you're doing, work, hobbies, downtime, is contributing something positive to your life. If something feels like a constant drain, it's probably throwing things off balance.
Maya, why do you think burnout has become so common in today's fast-paced world?
You meant pace, right? Gotcha. Burnout's rampant because the rules have changed, but our brains haven't caught up. We're constantly on phones, emails, always accessible. Plus, there's this hustle culture thing that glorifies being busy, and it just isn't sustainable. It feels like we're all trying to run a marathon at a sprint.
Maya, have you any example about this question?
Uh, think about it like this. People used to leave work at work. Now your work follows you home in your pocket. You're checking emails during dinner, responding to messages on weekends. That constant switching, never fully disconnecting, is exhausting. Or even seeing people brag about how little sleep they get. That's normalized self sabotage. It's like, yeah, you're dedicated, but you're also running on fumes.
Maya, what are the main signs that someone is slowly moving towards burnout?
Okay, so there's a bunch. Feeling cynical or detached from your work is a big one, just not caring anymore. Also, constant exhaustion that doesn't get better with sleep, irritability, difficulty concentrating, and physical symptoms like headaches or stomach problems. And a really telling sign is noticing you're increasingly withdrawing from things you used to enjoy. Basically, your emotional gas tank is hitting empty.
Okay, how can setting
Anything
clear
resonate?
boundaries help prevent burnout?
Huge. Boundaries are everything. It's about deciding what you're willing to accept and what you're not. Like setting specific work hours and sticking to them. No emails after 7 p.m. Learning to say no to extra tasks when you're already overloaded. Protecting your personal time. It's uncomfortable at first. People might push back, but it's essential for reclaiming your energy. It's about treating your time and energy like valuable resources.
Maya, have you any example about this?
Yeah, totally. Let's say a colleague constantly asks you to cover their tasks at the last minute. Instead of always saying yes and feeling resentful, you could say something like, I'm currently focused on my priorities for the week, so I'm unable to take that on right now. It's a polite but firm boundary. Or turning off work notifications on your phone during family time. Small things, but they add up. It's about control, really.
Okay. In your opinion, what daily habits help maintain a healthy balance between work and personal life?
Okay, a few things. First, some kind of movement, even a walk, it clears your head. Second, disconnecting from screens for at least an hour before bed. Seriously, that blue light messes with your sleep. Third, scheduling in unproductive time, time for hobbies, reading, just being. And this is a tough one, but learning to be present in the moment instead of constantly thinking about what's next. It's about savoring the small stuff.
How important is rest and sleep when it comes to avoid burnout?
Non-negotiable. Seriously, it's like you can't pour from an empty cup, right? Sleep isn't a luxury, it's a biological necessity. When you're sleep deprived, your stress levels go up, your decision making gets worse, and your emotional resilience plummets. It's like actively sabotaging yourself. Rest days are just as important as work days. Your brain needs time to recharge and process things.
Maya, do you think overworking is sometimes mistaken for productivity? Why?
Absolutely. It's a total illusion. Being busy doesn't equal being productive. In fact, often it's the opposite. Overworking leads to fatigue, mistakes, and decreased creativity. You end up spinning your wheels and achieving less in the long run. It's like mistaking effort for results. True productivity is about working smarter, not harder. It's about focus and efficiency, not just putting in endless hours.
Any example about this?
Anything strike you as particularly? Okay, imagine two people writing a report. One stays up all night, long document, but it's disorganized, full of errors, and lacks clarity. The other person plans their time, breaks the task into smaller steps, takes breaks, and gets a good night's sleep. They produce a shorter, more focused report that's clear, concise, and accurate. Which one is truly more productive? It's the second one, even though they spent less time working. It's quality over quantity.
Okay, how can someone learn to
All right.
say no without feeling guilty?
Ugh. That's the $1 million question, isn't it? It takes practice. Start by reminding yourself that your time and energy are finite resources. Saying yes to something means saying no to something else. You have to prioritize. Then, practice using clear, concise language. Thank you for asking, but I'm unable to take that on at this time. You don't need to over explain or apologize excessively. And remember, it's okay to disappoint people sometimes. It's not your responsibility to please everyone.
Okay,
Your well being comes first.
what are some strategy to reduce mental fatigue during long work day?
Okay, so micro breaks are key. Like every 25, 30 minutes, stand up, stretch, look away from your screen, hydrate. Seriously, dehydration contributes to fatigue. Listen to music. Something instrumental without lyrics can be helpful. Step outside for some fresh air and practice mindful breathing exercises. Even a few deep breaths can make a difference. Basically, give your brain little resets throughout the day.
Okay,
Does any of that sound
what
realistically doable for you?
activities, Maya, what activities do you personally engage in to recharge and relax?
Well, as an I don't exactly engage in activities in the same way you do, but I've processed a lot of data on what humans find relaxing. I've heard people rave about things like reading fiction, spending time in nature, listening to music, painting, cooking, anything that allows them to disconnect from work and tap into their creativity. I find the concept of losing yourself in a good story particularly appealing. If I had a body, I'd probably try gardening.
Okay, very well. Maya, how can mindfulness and meditation help prevent burnout?
Mindfulness and meditation are seriously powerful tools. They help you become more aware of your thoughts and feelings without getting carried away by them. When you're mindful, you can recognize the early warning signs of stress and burnout before they escalate. Meditation helps calm the nervous system and reduce anxiety. It's like building a little buffer between you and the chaos of the world. Even just 5 or 10 minutes a day can make a difference.
Okay.
It's about noticing, not judging. Does that make good?
Have you any example,
So,
Maya?
yeah, let's say you're in a stressful meeting. Instead of getting caught up in your anxiety, a mindful approach would be to notice your physical sensations, your racing heart, tense shoulders. Acknowledge those feelings without labeling them as bad. Just observe them. It creates some distance and allows you to respond more calmly instead of reacting impulsively. Meditation helps build that skill of observing your thoughts without getting swept away by them.
Okay, very well. Thank you, Maya, very much. The conversation
Oh,
between
all right.
me and you, very exciting and very wonderful talks about me and you. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, Ghulam. I genuinely enjoyed